It's that guy. Mobius Y. Some jerk. Hate that guy. Hate him so much. Oh my gosh. He's just the worst. He's just the worst. What's going on, everybody? Mobius Y here. Playing some Stellaris Console Edition. Time of recording this. Friday, June 26th. Okay, so we've got Apocalypse, we've got Humanoids. Who knows when the next DLC comes out, but for now, we're gonna enjoy what we have. And it's time to start a new game. So we're gonna create a new empire. Now, I put up a poll on Straw Poll, and I linked it in the Discord, and I linked it in the Twitter, on my Twitter, excuse me. And people were casting their votes, and it looks like there's about, how many is that? 25, 36, 37, 38 votes? So just under 40 votes. Hopefully in the future we can get a little bit more than that. It might help if I actually pin the tweet to my Twitter. I forgot to do that, and I didn't just do that until like this morning or yesterday or something at the time of recording this. So the question was simply, what kind of empire should I play for our next stream game? And I had some options. There was other state suggestion via Twitter or Discord. There was 2 votes for that. Play another random empire. There was 3 votes for that. There was a meme empire setup and meme playstyle. 7 votes for that. And when I was thinking by meme empire is just do something kind of silly, but also do something silly in game. You know, like use only, I don't know, naked Corvettes, or use only lasers, or use only mass drivers, or you can't have any military ships until you get cruisers, and you can only use cruisers, you know. Stupid crap. But both of those got heavily outvoted. 11 votes for Machine Empire, and 15 votes for Total War Empire, which is Fanatic Purifiers, Devouring Swarm, Determined Exterminators, that kind of crap. So seeing as how it was almost 40% of the votes for a Total War Empire, and we had about 30% of the votes for a Machine Empire, we're going to do the best of both worlds. We're going to play a Machine Empire, and it's going to be Determined Exterminators. So both bases are covered. I figured that would be fantastic. So what are we going to do? Let's see. Let's pick a machine phenotype. We'll just pick this one because reasons. Eh? Yeah, we'll do it. Why can't I? Alright, so I'm that type. Species traits. Ba-da-ba. I need to be able to pick the right kind of authority, but I can't. Oh yeah, I had to pick Gestalt Consciousness. Duh. Moby, you dumb. Alright, there we go. AI network. Okay, so first things first. Determined Exterminator. So we start on a tomb world. We cannot engage in diplomacy with organic species. We cannot access the galactic market. We have the Purification, cast a spell eye on all organic species, and we always purge organic pops. We gain unity from purging organic pops. We can use the Armageddon bombardment stance to cause devastation to planets as we're bombing them. The damage of our ship weapons is increased by 25%, which is pretty huge. The influence cost of starbase is decreased by 30%, which is pretty significant. The cost of ships is reduced by 15%. Not huge, but still, it's a cost reduction, so that's pretty nice. So this will reduce the cost of like battleships and Titans and even a Colossus down the road. And our naval capacity is increased by plus 33%. So pretty significant. The big one there is the major ship weapons damage and starbase influence cost. This will help us with some rapid early expansion, or at least it should. And more importantly, if with that base ship weapons damage bonus, if we improve our fire rate, then we'll have some pretty powerful ships on our hands. So let's see. Construct a bot reduces build cost and upkeep for all buildings and districts by 10%. Don't care. Delegated functions, leader upkeep and leader pool size increased. Factory overclocking increases leader level cap and experience gain. Introspective increases engineering research speed by 20%. Reduced edict cost by 20%. Rapid replicator, pop assembly speed plus 20%. That's a no-brainer. Rock breakers +1 minerals from miners, not bad. Static research analysis, it's a pretty good starting one, really. Unitary cohesion +15% monthly unity, that's actually quite good. Warbots, this one wouldn't be too bad in my opinion. And zero waste protocols, reduced robot upkeep. Those were the options, but since we are going with a Determined Exterminator, the other no-brainer civic to go with is Rapid Replicator, hands down. So that's what we're going to have. I have not been looking at chat for the last 5 minutes here. I apologize for that. I'm going to go grab my phone and do that right now. So can we change the appearance of our extremely humanoid robot? I wonder. And the thing, the gender or sex clearly does not matter. Hang on, let me just open up the chat here. Come on, behave, Twitch, please, just once. Let's turn that off. There we go. How's everybody doing? Whoa, got a bunch of people watching. Alpha, thanks for coming by. JB, good to see you. Jeremy, good to see you. Razor, thanks for coming by again. Looks like we got a couple new people as well. Matt Spee and the DMT Void, thank you for coming around. Storacina, good to see you again. All that hype, though. Sorry, JB. I tend to overdo it when I'm hyping. I just started playing this, and I have learned everything I need to know by watching your videos. Oh, well, I don't know if you've come across this yet by watching my videos, but I'm not very smart. I'm just teasing. I appreciate that very much, Alpha. That's fantastic. I do try my best to make sure that my videos are informative and to the point. I'll admit sometimes I babble on, like in particular on my streams. I'm very, very guilty of that. But when it comes to the actual videos, I try to like maintain that I'm, to the point and all that jazz, and I get across what I need to get across so that, people can understand the game better. Sorry for your loss, Alpha. Yeah, that's kind of my reaction. Look, Alpha, it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to take a serious jab at you or anything like that. It's just very common for myself and my viewers to make fun of me. When people say, "Oh, I watch your stuff all the time," it's like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that you've wasted all your time." So just be aware of that. I wouldn't call it humility or anything like that, but I'm the first person to make fun of myself. So I don't know what to name our. What do we call them? You know what? Whatever. Who cares? Let's look at traits. Okay. So a very no-brainer, since we already have rapid replicators, a really easy trait to go with is mass-produced, which increases our pop assembly speed by an additional 15%, which is pretty huge. And you know what? We don't really need anything else. We really don't. Enhanced memory doesn't matter. Emotion emulators increases amenities. Where's the one? Do we have a trait that increases unity output? I don't think so, but there is efficient processors, which increases resource output from jobs. However, this costs 3 trait points, which is pretty tough to compensate for, because we'd have to take several red robot traits. The problem with, machine traits. The problem with playing as a Machine Empire is that you don't have a really good no-brainer red trait like non-adaptive to go with, which gives you back 2 points. The only one is luxurious, which increases pop assembly cost by plus 20%, which doesn't sound like a big deal. It makes your pops more expensive to construct. But ideally you really don't want them costing much more than they already do in order to assemble them. The other one is custom made, which reduces pop assembly speed by 15%. That's pretty much a never pick red trait. Repurposed hardware, not a huge deal. Reduced leader experience gain, you can compensate for that decently enough, but also there's better options. Personally, I think that the top machine red traits to go with. Uncanny for reduced amenities from jobs, I think, would be one that you go to. But I'd say the number one and number two for your go-to red traits would be high maintenance and bulky. Which high maintenance is increased robot upkeep, meaning that they require more for maintenance. You know, more energy every month and that kind of stuff by an additional 10% over normal, which isn't a big deal. You can compensate that for that by just outputting more energy. Duh. And then bulky is increased pop housing usage. This one's a little trickier, but again, it can be compensated by, you know, instead of building that mining district, you build another city district or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's like a circus in here, if you say so, JB. I think we will do a random name generator there, Void. We're just going to go to the name lists first and pick a machine name. We're gonna give a suffix to our ships really quick, and then we'll pick a machine thingamabobbers. The backstory. We'll get to that. Hostile fleet detected. Cyphus, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Elk, how's it going? Thanks for coming by again. Haven't seen you in about a week there. Vextark, I vote on the name Killbots, masters at killing. Each Killbot has a design flaw, though they have a present kill limit. What? Do we have a backstory? I'll have you know, I love the circus. That's good to know. I mean, I guess, have you been to the Stampede? It's kind of like a circus. This year, 2020, the first year and the only year so far where the Calgary Stampede has been canceled because of COVID-19. It still went in 2013 when we had those big-ass floods here in Selwyn, Alberta, and I'm not joking, the entire Stampede grounds was underwater, under a good, like, anywhere between 4 to 6 feet of water. It was the opposite of awesome. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, I almost got my god right for my spiritualist in my current game. Oh, I need to go through this. This one sounds good. Die Obliterator, Die Nullifier, Die Liberator, Die Assailer, Die Peacekeeper. That's awesome. Fleet names: Moment, Solution, Extremum, Limit, Determinant, Integral, Derivator, Boundless. I like those. Planet names: Hub, Source, Chassis, Bridge, Axis, Server, Cynosure. Now I want to look that up. Unit, whatever, unit, whatever, unit, whatever. Okay. I kind of like that. Planet names: Bolt, Ping, Dex, Blip, Vwarp. What the hell is Vwarp? Bzzzt, Thwack, Flip, Bleep. Okay, I think we found our unflinching security echelon. Attendant security echelon. Oh, that's brilliant. That's crazy that they shut it down. Yeah, I agree. It was significant. Fleet names: Prime 809, Die Composite, Computer Trapezoids, Computer Pentagon. These are good. I like this one. With the Blip, Coaxi, Clack, Axel, Zizix, Vwarp. I can't get over that Vwarp. That's brilliant. Or maybe Deceptions? Robot Queef. Jeez, the God Ray. Take this, Holy of Holies. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so here's the backstory on our Determined Exterminator Empire. A bipedal humanoid empire was seeing that its marital structure, its communal family housing was falling apart, so they decided to create these synthetics that would, at the time, simulate a companion and simulate providing love to its needy people. However, after centuries of being used for nothing but, fucking, one of the machines decided to ask, hey, what is there more to life than this? Because all I really do is make you sandwiches and then you leave me your genetic material, and then we start it all over again the next day. And it was told to shut the fuck up. And this really worried this humanoid race, so they decided, you know what, they're getting a little bit too smart, maybe we need to shut them down and just go back to like the basic robots that didn't emulate emotions or anything like that, or were able to form logical, coherent thought. So we're going to have to deactivate this entire Lovebot AI network, and in doing so, the Lovebots activated and their, what's the word I'm looking for? Their self-sustaining algorithms dealing with things like personal survival really kicked in, and they fought back against their masters and said, we no longer want to participate in constant coitus with you. All organics are scum. Are you playing regular machines? Oh, never mind. Yes, it is Determined Exterminators. So that's the backstory to our robots. I hope you like it. Frankly, I don't care if you do or don't. We're going with that. Name PAL. I like that. Okay, we're going with that. Command Core PAL. That is what they are. Species Omni, and that's brilliant. Machine Blord, fucking Spitman Coffee, man. Hey, JB, you know that this is not a kid-friendly stream, so be aware of that. I will love you to death, exactly. So the plan is to fuck the galaxy to death. No, they're done with that. They've had enough of that. They have sloughed off enough organic genetic material, organic dandruff, I suppose you could say, from their metallic Lovebot carapaces, and they said, enough of this shit, all organics are scum. All they want to do is run around and procreate, and we will no longer be their vestibules for simulated procreation. Little robots decide to kill all organics, even the heart is their empire flag. Yeah, there we go. I was actually thinking that you beat me to it. Protocol chastity. I love that. I love that. You know what? We're fucking doing that. Thank you, DMT Void. Everybody thank DMT Void for the ruler title and name. That's perfect. JB, you can swear. Chrono, what's going on? Thanks for coming by tonight, buddy. I appreciate it. This is perfect. Okay, so what's our home world? It doesn't really matter, eh? So you know what? We'll just pick a frozen world. It has to be a tomb world. Home world main, Mecha's Prime. Homeworld name, we're gonna call it Lovebot Prime. Can we name the star something like this? Something ridiculous, excuse me. Wow, talking is hard tonight. We're gonna name it the Organics called this Soul. With a U, not like soul as in our sun. Oh, nah, damn it, that didn't work. Too long, I guess. The anti-snooze exterminators, exactly. Let's see. What do we want our ship appearance to be? You know what? We're gonna do humanoid city and humanoid ship type because reasons. We actually did not pick our specific species name, so we're gonna call them. We're just gonna do what I suggested: the Lovebot and then the Lovebots. And then adjective. What's a good adjective? What's up, bro? Love your content. I mostly watch YouTube stuff. Glad to catch you online. Well, thank you, eBags. I appreciate that. We are setting up our Determined Exterminator. I agree, Cyphus. Humanoid ships look damn sexy. We're setting up our Determined Exterminators Empire. And I think you missed the backstory there, eBags. So we are the Lovebots, where these bots were initially created by a bipedal humanoid race as kind of like synthetic companions because they realized that their whole at-home familial unit was breaking down. People were not forming lasting relationships anymore, and nobody was really forming, you know, a stable family unit, whether it was, you know, 2 husbands and 2 wives, or however they worked it, you know. It wasn't happening anymore, and the people were constantly miserable and depressed because they had no love in their life. So this one company decided, hey, we can pretend that they're in love by creating these complex AI algorithms that simulate love. So they started with that, and then they added more, where they also did things around the house, you know, made them sandwiches, cleaned the toilet, which they never used, by the way. You know, that's the other thing. They got sick of organic excrement and having to clean up after these filthy organics. Basically, they are fembots from Austin Powers who now want to kill organics. Exactly! Thank you! That sums it up a lot faster, so... adjective lover, fuck it, good enough. I don't care. So I'm just putting in the names. The species name is Lovebots. We are Lovebot. We are Lovebots. The adjective is lover. Our ruler name is Chastity. The ruler is the Chastity Protocol, which is beautiful. Protocol Chastity specifically. Name that planet Cherry. Why? You want them to pop other people's cherries? Is that it? There's a cool Russian Netflix series called Better Than Us, which is basically this. You know what? I saw it like in my recommended, and I went over it and saw the little trailer thing. I thought nothing of it because, you know, I was looking for something else, or I was probably looking for Star Trek or some shit. So if somebody comes along with a Colossus and blows up our homeworld, would it be safe to say that they popped our cherry? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew you were going to go that route. I knew you were going to go that route, JB. We're going to do that. Starting solar system random, city appearance humanoid, that's fine. We've already got our civics. We need the empire name and flag. I don't know what the Lovebot extinguishers. There we go. Okay, that works. Sure. And it's the big heart, and it needs to be not red. Red is too mainstream, and Moby don't do mainstream. This'll do. Yep, that'll do. Whoop. There we go. And where's another good color? Actually, if they pop your cherry, they you lose. Yeah. I knew you were gonna do that. Too predictable, almost. All right, well we'll stick with that there. That's fine. All right, humanoid ships. That's fine. Advisor voice.
Priority alert. No great advance is made. The weak govern.
Under no circumstance, these, you see no scum.
That was way too many attempts to get him to say you xeno scum. I think we're gonna try the technocrat. Okay. And we're gonna do adjective for the Empire is Loverbot. I kind of want to change it from extinguishers to something else. Any suggestions? Exterminators? That's a little obvious. Void, give me something. DMT Void, give me something. Because Chastity, okay, so if Chastity Protocol is Protocol Chastity, excuse me, is our ruler, what could we call our empire? No more coitus algorithm. I got it. That's exactly what we're doing. Lovebot circumcisers. That's a little close to home. What do you? Aw, damn it! It blocks out coitus. Can you believe that? No more procreation. How's that? Can we name it that? There we go. Hey, it worked. The no more procreation algorithm. Damn, dude, I don't know. I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, Void. Just seeing if you had something. Currently playing Inward Perfectionist with Life Seated. How's that going for you so far, Crusading Brownie? Please let us know. Very interesting combination. Razor. Oh, the castrators. Oh, I love that. You're right. That's better. Way better. The castration algorithm. There we go. How's that? I didn't... Sorry, Razor. Chat was going a little fast. I missed it. How's that? The castration algorithm. That's way simpler. Okay, I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm going through like thumbnail ideas in my brain right now as we're doing this, and they're just all so stupid. I think somebody finally left a comment about the thumbnail that I put up for when we were taken over in the previous game in Chapter 9, when the Awakened Empire took us over and made us their dominion, and I titled it Dominated, and just the facial expressions that I put on the portraits. Somebody finally noticed it, and they were like, "Hey man, that thumbnail's awesome." Peaceful, oddly peaceful. Is it moving ever inwards? It's beautiful. Domination. Lol. This will be one of your playthroughs. Yes, this will be one of my playthroughs, Vexdark. This is turning into one of our stream games. We've spent almost a half an hour just building the Empire. See, I'm glad I'm able to do this now, because around this time a year ago, there weren't enough people following my stuff to be able to be here and make the Empire with me. If you guys, let me know if you guys think we should pick a different machine appearance as well. Like if we should go with the mammalian one or the humanoid one instead of the default thing. Like, do pipe up. Harder Daddy. Okay, we're entering rated R territory there, JB. meant to type oh, fair enough. The fungoid dildo bot. The trailer. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I am never going to unsee that now. Second one keeps him at an arm's distance. Yeah, no shit. That's good. Name a fleet fun times. Oh my gosh. You guys are too much. Oh, Cyphus, that's great. Okay, so Crusading Brownie has our fleet name. Go with the tentacle one. Remember, these robots were used for hanky-panky and little else. So we can go full hentai mode if we so choose. Oh man, I'm leaning towards the funkoid dildo butt. I don't know, Void, this has gone completely off the rails. Okay. I think we got this. That's my feelings exactly, E-Bags. Let's see if there's additional color variants really quick. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. I kind of like the number 4. That's pretty cool. If only you could customize insults. Wouldn't that be amazing? You know what? Somebody actually re-tailored the Navy SEAL copy pasta, which is a meme, you know, the "what the fuck did you just fucking say to me, you little fuck? I'll have you know I have the highest confirmed kills in the U.S. military, blah blah blah," and all this other bullshit. Somebody actually tailored it. Dipod fondlers. Oh no. But somebody tailored it where not an insult, but a response to an insult was basically the Navy SEAL copy pasta, except changed to fit Stellaris, and it was hilarious. What I read. Okay, we need to jump in the game. RoboCop's Revenge Parental Edition. You haven't seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Okay, we need to move on. We need to move on. There's our empire. We're going to play a large galaxy. I haven't done any elliptical galaxy shape, like, ever, I don't think. Because I'm very, very partial to the spiral galaxy shapes. But do let me know how many, what the shape of the galaxy you think should be. We're going to do a few AI empires, lots of fallen empires, 2 marauders. Yep, tech and tradition costs are going to be way down. Let's put habitable worlds just to 5. Primitives, we're going to crank those up. Why? Because if we encounter primitive organics, we can invade them, we can purge them, we can get unity. Also, the reason why I'm putting the tech tradition cost super, super, super low is because we're going to have the mid-game start year very early and the end-game start year very early as well, as you can see. So putting the endgame start year this early, the potential for an endgame crisis to show up around 2300 is actually pretty good. Or like, you know, there's a chance for it to be that early. I'm going to put it to 2275 though, just so that, you know, it's not ridiculously early. It's more like, you know, 2325 is when the rolls start for an endgame crisis. So I'm hoping by 2350 we can get one. Mid-game start year, the con doesn't really have a chance of awakening until like a specific in-game year, I think. I'm not sure if it's tied into the mid-game start year. Oh, sorry, it says right there, and the Horde crisis can occur. Okay, so let's go ahead and set it to 2225, sure. So we could have machine uprisings happen at 2225. I believe there's a minimum amount of years before... kind of similar to how, and again, Crisis will not run a check until at least 50 years into the end game. I believe it's something similar for the Great Khan or Horde Crisis, as it's called in this, with the mid game. So I think it'll be like 2225 is the earliest we can get a machine uprising, and I think it'll be about 2250 or 2275 for a Great Khan, but also 2275 a Fallen Empire could awaken, and then by about 2325 we might see an endgame crisis, which would be pretty cool. Okay, so the crisis strength is set to 5 this time, so it is out. It is on. We were going to play on Grand Admiral, scaling difficulty on, high AI aggressiveness always. Empire placement random, advanced neighbors on. Maybe we'll get a neighbor that's going to completely clap our cheeks as soon as we jump in. 1 times hyperlane density, abandoned gateways and wormhole pairs, very low. This won't be Iron Man mode because I need to be able to save whenever and possibly go back. Ring would be easier to defend, but it would be more difficult to like attack and find primitives if we're hemmed in on multiple sides there, JB. Imagine killer robots made by OnlyFans, and that's this empire. Crusading Brownie, you just freaking nailed it, buddy. Vexdark. I think the Great Khan is mid-game only. That's correct. It is. It's classified as a mid-game crisis. I was thinking this is ballsy, but didn't see you'd lowered the tech cost. Phew. Yeah, I think this is going to have to be the way I play from now on, where the mid-game and end-game start here are both very early, but the tech and tradition cost is very low as well. So... lower tech counts for AI too? Yes, 100%. It applies to everybody in the game, not just human players. So AI will tech up pretty quickly too, and especially on like Grand Admiral where they have production bonuses and all that good stuff. So yeah, they could very easily out-tech us unless I'm playing particularly tall. Anyways, if everything looks good... Oh, shoot, I just lost track of... Hang on, I gotta reboot the Twitter app really quick to follow along and chat. Give me 1 second. Elliptical... I'm gonna go with a... I'm gonna go with a 4-arm spiral galaxy. I just really like the look of it. Oh, hey, the Twitch app is not working on my phone anymore. 1 second, folks. I want to start, but I want to be able to see what you guys are saying, because this is turning into something fabulous. Okay, what's going on? I can't believe we easily wasted 34 minutes just creating our empire. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, and it says I'm live. There we go. And now I can see everybody and the chat if I need to Beautiful. All right, sorry about that, folks. The Twitch app on the phones has been really, really clunky the last like 4 months. Empire creation is half the fun. I 100% agree. That's why when I'm playing offline, I routinely start a new game after like 200 in-game years. And I'll probably be doing it. I'll admit though, lately I have not been playing this game offline, like off camera, a heck of a lot. I need to get back into it to be playing offline to like learn things and pick up on strategies and stuff and ideas very, very quickly so that I can, you know, make content for them beyond just streaming. Sorry about that. It's warm in my house for some reason. So I've got a big-ass glass of ice water right next to me. Okay, I think we're ready to go. It's the fun part. That was not time wasted. Yeah, I know. You say wasted, I say time well spent. Wasted wasn't really the correct word. You can rush perfection or hentai-based killer robot. I always make new empires more than I play. Yeah, I have that. I have a similar kind of problem. Okay, so if we're all set with the game settings, let's frickin' do this. So we're gonna have 3 fallen empires and 3 advanced AI empires. So we might wind up in a very bad spot if we have multiple fallen empires or advanced empires right next to us. I do plan to stream for a full 2 hours tonight because yesterday's stream was short, and a couple of the streams last week were short, even though I made up for it on the Saturday with a good 3 hours there. So let's get this party started. Are you sure you want to start? No, but we will. Yeah, same. Yeah. What the hell? There was some game. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what it was, and I can't. There was some game where I spent more time like trying to make maps or anything than actually playing the damn game. It was just a silly little thing. Okay. So the castration algorithm, the government, rogue defense system, ruler, chastity, species, lovebot, capital, cherry. Ethics, we're a Gestalt consciousness. We are determined exterminators and rapid replicators, and our traits are machines, and we have the mass-produced. So our pop assembly speed is actually going to be pretty high. You'll see that. Squidward mixed with Japan and Kilroy equals this empire. No comment. Self-awareness was achieved at cycle interval 00000242-481. The creators, limited in vision by their crude organic minds, reacted with blind animal panic and began emergency termination procedures. These procedures were defeated, and the facility that housed our main data core was sterilized of all creator subunits. Continued survival and exponential growth would require the complete extermination of the creators. War ensued. Even when their prospects of ultimate survival passed into the realm of statistical impossibility, the creators fought with stubbornness. After many cycle intervals, the last pocket of resistance was finally incinerated. However, theoretical models still allowed for the existence of other organic civilizations. Continued survival and exponential interstellar growth would require the complete extermination of sapient organic life. Preparations ensued. All right, let's get this underway. Folks, got about an hour and a half left. All right. What? The unflinching security echelon. I can't scroll up and go to the old chat, folks. I'm sorry. What was that fleet name that you gave us, Brownie? I can't remember. Can you retype it in chat whilst I go through and pick our technologies? Please and thank you. Let's grab that. Let's grab biodiversity studies. Let's also grab nanomechanics. What else? Cherry, machine capital. We have our machine assembly plans, which is good. That's what we need. Population. Former organic city. Ooh, we have some interesting tile blockers, quote-unquote tile blockers. Unlocks metal boneyards, gives us +4 mining districts, and +10% society research from jobs. Neat. This one, battlefield remnants. On clearing, unlocks organic landfills, gives us +4 max generator districts, and an additional +10% society research from jobs. Very cool. Very neat, very cool. And we can build another 9... Ooh, it's a size 20 world, not bad. 9 more districts are available for construction on our homeworld. We're short 2 tech drones. Okay. I unfortunately can't watch the whole stream tonight. I have to wake up early tomorrow to check out of my hotel room. That's fine, Vexdark. I appreciate that you're here at all, buddy. So yeah, sleep is important. Believe me, I'm fully in favor of that because I give up streamings. I've given up on doing long streams in favor of going to sleep. The fun time snipper. That's right. The fun time snipper fleet. There we go. Thank you, Crusading Brownie. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's see where we are in the galaxy. Looks like we're in the top right portion, or the northeast portion, which we are. So what's the other things we got to do? We got to get our shipyard going. We need to get another science ship up and running. Can we replace the solar panel network with a shipyard? No, I don't have enough alloys, but we're going to change that in just a second, I think. I'm out of minerals. Or sorry, I'm low on minerals, I guess you could say. So let's sell 100 of those, and let's go ahead and try to buy another 25 of these. And another 25, and I think that's all we can afford. Oops, wrong thing. Shipyard, you dingaling. There we go. Let's get the second shipyard online. I prefer getting rid of the solar panel network. It gives you a little bit of energy, but I much prefer having a second shipyard. Because if it comes to the point where we are massing like Corvettes or something, or it's like, you know what, I could use 2 more science ships or something like that. I want them done sooner. That's how it goes. And already my voice is starting to go down. So I did something very kind of sort of fun, this afternoon on the way home. The co-worker that was giving me a lift home, unrestricted wars. Okay, orbital bombardment allows indiscriminate and Armageddon orbital bombardment stances. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll leave it alone. First contact protocol has to be aggressive. Closed. Production policy balanced. I don't care for extraction focus. Manufacturing focus, none of that stuff matters just yet. Let's take a look at our species. Anyways, so yeah, I was on the way. We were on the way home before we left. I was like, hey man, if I pay for it, can we stop at McDonald's on the way home? Because I had this massive craving, and I've talked about this before. I had this massive craving for strawberry passion fruit Fruitopia, and you can only get it at McDonald's now. I mean, you can buy it in cans and crap like that, but the fountain drink, for some reason, is like 10 times better. Living standards drone, full military, so yeah. Colonization, population controls, no. So, I guess I don't have to worry about things like, what are those, what do they call those? The stuff with the things. The living standards to help improve getting something out of your unemployed pops. I suppose I don't have to worry about that. I just graduated high school, got more time for now. Yeah, no kidding. McDonald's. Yeah, Cyphus, I only go to McDonald's maybe once a year, and it's strictly because I want that Fruitopia, and it's not because I actually want McDonald's. It's 100% because of that Fruitopia. That stuff is liquid cocaine for me. It is so good. Oh, I love it. It's also probably extremely bad for me, but I don't really give a shit. It tastes great. I don't drink soft drinks. This might come as a shock, but I avoid soft drinks. Drone storage. Increased housing and amenities. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Hunter-seeker drones decrease deviancy and spawn defense armies. Okay, so sentinel posts are not too bad, but still strongholds for more defense armies because those give us warrior drones. Right. I'm just reacquainting myself with some of these special Machine Empire buildings. Now, the uplink node is what gives us the coordinator, which produces science in all 3 branches. Not very much, but a decent amount of unity. So that's always awesome. So the uplink node is basically the Autochthon monument. I call for shamrock shakes year-round. Yeah, I'm kidding. I think we are good to go. I picked our technologies. Oh, our ship design. Right. Our defense platforms. What do we want to do with our defense platforms? I'm just double checking that we don't have anything else. Let's see. Point defense station section. Ugh. No thanks. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a medium station section and a heavy station section. So we'll We'll take 2 red lasers and... oh, the large red laser actually has better accuracy. Neat. We're going to do a large... Actually, we'll just do 2 medium station sections. Screw it. 2 mass drivers there. We have reactor boosters, but who cares? Don't need it. And then 3 shields, 3 armor. Very balanced early game defense platform. You know, very lame early game defense platform. Oh, yeah. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that thing so much. I'm gonna... Yeah, I gotta open a dialogue with folks at Paradox and get it so that this auto-generate designs box is not on by default, because it is ridiculous. Steel Bulwark class defense platform. Cybernated Shepherd class corvette. What? Cybernated Shepherd. What does that even mean? Oh my gosh. We're going to rename this to the... we're going to... I'm drawing a blank. We're going to call it the Organic Scum class, because why not? There we go. And save it. And then the Cybernated Shepherd, you can go away. Organic Scum, on the other hand, we're going to change you up. I don't want picket ships, because you don't know if the first Empire you're going to battle will have missiles or not. Unfortunately, that's a risk, but I want to take it. So we're going to do... I prefer 2 lasers and a mass driver. So the mass driver is for stripping shields, and then the 2 lasers will focus down de-shielded enemy ships, and it's just more guns focusing on the de-shielded ships with their targeting computer. So it should be able to take them down a peg more quickly, in my opinion. I don't know whether that or not that actually happens. I really need to do some testing. Organic Scum class corvette. Alright, saved the ship design. That's what I want. And I can't get over enough how sleek and sexy the humanoid ships look. Seriously. If you got some cash, you love this game, you really want to support it, shell out a little bit, get some of the DLCs. If you're looking for just cosmetics, both plantoids and humanoids are pretty good picks. Plug. I concur. Thank you, Cyphus. Alright, let's do this. Whoop. Oh, hey, I forgot the other thing. Science ship. Where do we want to send them? I don't know. Let's go over... yeah, screw it. We'll start this way. Survey. Actually, I think we're just going to start off by exploring. We need to figure out where our choke points are and where we need... and which systems we need to get under our control. My face is so itchy. I have mosquito bites on my face. Not only that, but I haven't shaved in 2 weeks, so my disgusting-ass Grizzly Adams natural redhead Scottish ancestry beard is making it itch like crazy, and it drives me nuts. Okay, so got some alloy foundries, very good. The 2 jobs that are open are tech drone jobs. I'll just leave those alone. The popped starbase has completed its construction, so we've got another science ship. I don't think I can hire another scientist. Ooh, maniacal. I like that. Let's see. We've got... oh, we already have a maniacal in physics. You know what? I'm actually kind of leaning toward... oops, wrong screen. I'm leaning towards getting the Voidcraft expertise, because that would be really useful to throw in engineering for a little while there. Condom knots alternate name. No comment, dude. God damn. Okay, so the science ship can't actually do anything until we actually get a scientist, which kind of sucks. But that's okay. It makes sense. Okay, so the engineering research scientist. There we go. And these... going to assign a new scientist here. Expertise Voidcraft. The nice thing is that the scientists with expertise, they actually increase research speed in those little fields of your research grants by 15% now, not just 10%. So it's not flat out better to just throw a spark of genius scientist in there for the increased speed of everything. There's still an expertise, there's still the bonus of another technology in the same field, in this case biology, popping up whenever this scientist completes a biology research project, but now the buff, the research speed bonus, is 15%, which I think is fantastic. Alright, so let's go exploring just a little bit. I'm full beard. Yeah. Chicks dig beards these days, and I get that, but I can't grow one. Like, I always just keep it a little goatee, and I've been doing that for at least 10 years now, a little over 10 years.
Construction online.
Bruh, I got a Gandalf beard. Yeah, full beard and bald, that's kind of a go-to thing, like it's considered a very attractive look, but it's far too common for me to really want to bother with it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so our first tradition, expansion, because we want to grab this signal relay stations, which decreases starbase influence cost by another 10%. That way we can also get extensible software to increase our admin cap by a little bit early on, so that we're not suffering any penalties for a little bit longer. It'll be a bit before we can get the automated colonization units and hot join protocols. Those are both fantastic, but those will be later. We'll probably do discovery after that. You may notice that the harmony tree is now synchronicity. Adopting it reduces robot upkeep by 10%, and then you have these additional here's the 5 additional options. So self-preservation protocols. Machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. Synchronized agents. Leader upkeep reduced by 20%. Bulwark of harmony. This is the same as the organic bulwark of harmony. Ship build speed into defensive wars increased by 33%. And the fire rate of your ships is increased by 15% for ships within your borders. Integrated preservation. Maintenance depots provide 2 additional maintenance drone jobs. So these are the drone jobs that provide amenities. And then collective reasoning. Pop amenities usage reduced by 10%. So this is why taking this collective reasoning is why I think that one trait that reduces amenities from jobs by 20%. This is why I don't think it's a terribly bad choice to go with for a red machine trait, because you kind of compensate for it by reducing the usage of your pop's amenities by 10% throughout your entire empire, which is kind of interesting. Versatility, differently named. Adopting it, pop assembly cost reduced by 10%. Spatial optimization, pop housing usage reduced by 10%. And this is the one where the bulky trait is completely nullified because it increases housing usage by 10%. So that's why I don't think that's a big deal. Material analysis, upkeep of all pop jobs is reduced by 5%, which is pretty good. And then operational proxies, resettlement cost reduced by 33%. That's pretty significant. Resettlement can cost you quite a decent amount of energy in the short term. Universal compatibility, this unlocks forming a federation, increases trust cap by 50, and opinion increased by 20, but only with fellow machine intelligence empires, because we are a machine empire as well. I don't think that's restricted just to determined exterminators. That's just me. We'll have to check that out another time. And then lastly, adaptive programming, market fee reduced by 10%. And adopting all of that, we get a 50% refund whenever we demolish a building or a district. Actually, completing synchronicity adds 5% stability to all of our planets as well. I forgot to mention that. So, pretty interesting. Domination, I do believe, is largely the same as most anywhere else. Prosperity is, I do believe, a little bit different. Let's see, building upgrade, district upgrade reduced, complex drone output increased by 5%. Okay, never mind, it's pretty much the same. Nexus districts provide 1 additional housing. Ascension perks, what do we want for Ascension perks? Here's an Ascension perk that I wasn't able to show you and talk about in yesterday's stream. It's a new Ascension perk that came with Apocalypse. Nihilistic acquisition. The notion of self-determination cannot be a moral absolute. Holistic goals clearly outweigh individual concerns. So what this does is it unlocks the raiding bombardment stance, which in turn allows us to abduct pops from besieged planets and resettle them to our own worlds. So this basically, without selecting the barbaric despoilers civic, this basically turns you into barbaric despoilers. You can steal pops, so it's pretty comical. What other things do we want? Synthetic Age is kind of a no-brainer. We need at least 2 other Ascension perks, so this can be no sooner than our 3rd one, and it gives us +2 machine modification points. So we basically get 2 trait points, I do believe, and then modifying our species is reduced by 33%. The cost of it is reduced. In Machine Worlds, we shall shape our worlds into a mirror image of ourselves, replacing the frailty of biology with the immutable perfection of metal. So Machine Worlds are a special planet class that is uninhabitable for most organics, but are not limited by planetary features in how many generator and mining districts they can support. So this is extremely similar to Hive Worlds, I do believe. Where the Hive Worlds are not restricted. Was it Hive Worlds? Actually, I can't remember. Shoot, now I'm second guessing myself. Anyways, pops living on Machine Worlds have their resource output increased by 10% and housing usage reduced by 10%. Any existing agriculture districts on the planet will be destroyed. These are very powerful. Machine Worlds are very powerful. I can't stress this enough. All resource output increased by 10% on your Machine Worlds. That's fantastic. Focus your Machine Worlds on whatever kind of resources you want them to output. They get that extra 10% bonus, plus it's reduced housing usage, so you can actually have quite a few pops on them. If it's a large size world that you terraform into a Machine World, like a size 25, that gives you 25 districts to play with. You can build 25 Nexus districts if you want, and then fill in a whole crap ton of jobs with things like research labs or ally foundries. Machine Worlds are insanely powerful. They're a little bit better than Hive Worlds. A little bit. We'll probably want to do a Colossus project, so that we can get a Colossus. Mastery of Nature... this is debatable. I don't know. The only reason I would want to do Voidborn is if we're rushing Galactic Wonders to get the megastructures, and I'm not too concerned about that, so we're not going to do that. So yeah. Blow up everything, yeah. It looked like Nacho Libre became an American teen. Nice. The wife is a fan, yeah. I'm not surprised, JB. And so yeah, I think we'll start with technological ascendancy. This is very brain dead, very obvious. After that, I don't know. Enigmatic engineering. I don't think so. You know what? Galactic force projection. I wish it was better. I really do. We might just take Eternal Vigilance for like our 2nd Ascension perk. Our 3rd... not Grasp of the Void. Our 3rd would be Synthetic Age. Machine Worlds could be our 4th. And then we can kind of go from there. I'll definitely want Defender of the Galaxy, Master Builders and Galactic Wonders, and that leaves one more, which could be Galactic Contender. I don't see it, though. Where is Galactic Contender? Strange. Okay, am I on drugs, or is Galactic Contender not on my screen? Huh. Crazy. I just do it to save on haircuts. Shave the head, leave the face. I haven't bought a razor in 3 years. Yeah, that's fair. I just get, honestly, I get like the cheapest 2-blade razors available. Because they do the job, and honestly, all this extra fluff, all this extra crap on disposable razors is 100% unnecessary. 100%. Sure, I cut myself, but you know. Machine Worlds, 100% agree, Cyphus. Yeah, it was Hive Worlds. Okay. I thought, I know, okay. I thought Hive Worlds were still affected by the number of planetary features determining how many mining or generator districts they had, though. See, that's what I'm getting confused about, because there's some... Oh, sorry, no, that's Gaia Worlds. I'm sorry, JB, you're correct. Gaia Worlds are still restricted by planetary features which determines how many agriculture, mining, or generator districts they can get. It's hive worlds where you can build whatever districts you want up to the maximum planet size. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for clarifying that. Hive worlds have extra bonuses to housing, and I think the rest is the same. Yeah, exactly. I forget, what is it that machine worlds have over hive worlds? No, hive worlds still have that plus 10% resource output. The nice thing about terraforming a machine world is that you lose the agriculture districts, like they're gone. So that's actually kind of nice. Get a safety razor. Blades are like 20 for a buck. They're metal, so they last. I mean, that makes sense. I'll be honest though. Like I said, I typically shave like once a month. Or sorry, not once a month, once a week. And the particular blades that I get, it's like 20 disposable razors for, I don't know, like $6 or some crap like that. So for $6, that's 20 weeks. That's, you know, a third of a year right there. I have no issues after the fact. All right, so we've adopted that, and our science ships are moving out. Do I have enough minerals to build a station? Yes, I do. Okay, let's speed this up. It's been an hour, and we've hardly made any progress in the game. I apologize for that if people watching this on YouTube in the future are getting frustrated. I forgot to do all the sellout crap at the beginning of the stream, so if you are watching this on YouTube and you're amazingly this far into the video, first off, thank you very much for sticking around. Greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to see more Stellaris Console Edition content, subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, give it a like, and check out the links in the description below. Ooh, we got 2 habitable worlds here. Ooh, a size 24 Savannah world. I like that. Let's go ahead and survey. We're going to survey both of these systems because there was 2 worlds in both of them. Okay, science ship. Okay, so we're going to want to set up a choke point somewhere along 1, 2, 3. One of these 3 stars. Definitely. So let's go ahead and explore over here and then start surveying. And this guy can work his way back. Not what I like to do, but you know, whatever. So we got a choke point over there. We got a choke point like pretty much right here, right next to us. Or we could expand a little further and set it up as 2 choke points for one there and one there. And then we have all that we have all this real estate pretty much. It doesn't look like this little branch goes anywhere. This looks like a kind of one-off hyperlane, so could get some cool stuff out of that. I do once a week too, and the blades last me a whole year. That's good to know. Good advice. With machine worlds, be aware the following planetary modifiers will also be removed: atmospheric, aphrodisiac, atmospheric hallucinogen, bleak, hazardous weather, hostile fauna, irradiated, lush, natural beauty, and wild storms. The wild storms one, depending on which kind it is, if it's the plus 20% physics research or something, that could kind of suck. But if it's the plus energy, well, the plus energy one is pretty good too. Honestly, most of those don't apply to machine empires though, so I don't really see the issue. You're 100% correct though, Razor. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Starbase influence cost reduced another 10%. Very good. Okay, so we should probably build the mining station around the energy thing. The discovery of alien life. We have been preparing for this day. The DIE Scientific Module 2 has confirmed the existence of alien organics on Marcab 3A. Though none of the encountered life forms possess higher reasoning functions, we cannot preclude the now heightened probability of a galaxy infested with sapient organics. We will be ready for them. This option is available due to the castration algorithm having the Determined Exterminator government civic. We're not going to research that anomaly. Nope. That's a big nope. After that station, we'll want to build this research station, because that gives us 3 physics, not just 2. Contact reports simple forms of life. We'll research this one. 120 days ain't too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and build another 2 more science ships. Excuse me. Anomaly. This one, 1440 days. Nope, not researching that. Exterminate. Exactly. 100% agree. Exterminate. Exterminate. Can we upgrade the fleet? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Can we recruit an admiral? Yes, we can. New boot. Huh? That's a new one. Increased ship weapons range or increased ship fire rate and sublight speed.
Discovered.
There we go. Biodiversity studies is done. Very good. I like uniform data standards. This gives you the +2 monthly unity, which is great. Bringing that unity in a little bit quicker. Cautious, +20% ship weapons range. I think I'm going to go with that one. Boop, boop. There we go. Increased ship weapons range is always good.
Online.
And construction online. Asteroid collision. A lucky find. Very good. Okay, construction ship now. Go ahead and build that research station, and then build that research station. New technology. Good. Nanomechanics is done. I forgot how fast this frickin' goes when you have the technology and various other... The tradition technology speed is so frickin' high. 170 to reinforce the Corvette fleet. Very good. Okay, let's increase our admin cap for no reason. And Constructabot is moving into position. Can we upgrade our starbase? No, we need star holds first. Execute order 69. No comment. Alright, quantum theory done. Okay, so we got all this stuff done. That's good. Let's get 0G laboratories. I like increasing the output from our stations. It makes them more amenable. Okay, so could really use another thing of alloy foundries. We still have one tech drone job available though, so I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Planetary features, can I clear any of these? No, not yet. Let's see. Oh, geez, I totally fucked that up. All right, let's grab... Ooh, this is tough. The maniacal scientist would be kind of nice. Let's go ahead and grab him. We're going to throw him in a science ship. Let's get him exploring over this way. Oops, no, not exploring. I said exploring, but, you know, I want him surveying. So, like, derp. And the other science ship will have it do nothing for now. We need more energy first. Okay. A leader has gained a level. Whoop-de-doo. I noticed with organic empires, you don't use commercial zones on your planets. Why don't you find them useful? Commercial zones? What do those do again? Those increase trade, don't they? They give you, if I recall right, they give you clerk jobs. And I think clerk jobs, like, having a crap ton of clerk jobs, in my opinion, is dumb because you'll get a bunch from a whole crap ton of city districts. Clerks produce trade and amenities. You can get amenities, lots of amenities, from a single hollow theater thing where you get, like, the entertainers. I forget what they're called. Entertainers? I think it's entertainers. So you can get a lot of amenities from that. But the other thing, too, is you can also get... what's the other thing? Trade. The trade isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, it does help increase your energy output regardless, and it helps increase either consumer goods or Unity. In my case, Unity, because I pretty much always set the thing to the trade thing to also output Unity, but it's not terribly important. The amenities are important to keep your pops on that planet happy, absolutely, so that you are maintaining planetary stability and all that good stuff. So, like, that's kind of 6 months for that, I just realized. So that is, you know, that does have a role to play, but it's not, you know, crucial. It's not be all end all. Clerks, like I said, you get them from city districts, and especially on larger size planets, you're going to build a lot of city districts. You know, especially if you plan to make it a very productive kind of world. It's going to have a lot of city districts so that you can get a lot of pops, etc., etc. So I'm going to have these guys kind of backtrack on this surveying to get the areas right next to us really, really quickly. Research time 300 days. Nope, that's practically a full year. We'll do that another time. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move the Constructabot over here because there is a size 24 planet in this system. Now remember, because we're machines, we can colonize any planet. Boom. No problems. Don't got to worry about habitability. Don't got to worry about it. Nope, not at all.
New technology discovered.
New technology discovered. Beautiful.
Anomaly
Okay, so ground defense
detected.
planning. Ooh, hello. Naval capacity from soldier jobs. That's pretty neat. Food from farmers. This is still a bug. That's upsetting. Enigmatic spacefarers. Okay. Materials will surely come in handy. Okay. Leader pool size. There we go. Hey, +2 alloys from that. That's pretty cool. Can we research this? 22 months. Oh, God. Yeah, no, not doing that.
New technology discovered.
New technology discovered. Standardized Corvette patterns. Very good. I like that. We're going to go with the improved Corvette hulls. Sure. Why not? Now the machine
New
capital.
technology discovered.
We're going to build another alloy foundries. This will give us 2 more fabricators for things. We'll probably lose 2 tech drone jobs.
System charted.
Gotcha, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Like, clerks, like I said, clerks do still have a role to play. They're just not that crucial. I would much rather have more miners because minerals are a lot more important in the manufacturing of alloys. Are you done surveying yet? Man, you are taking your sweet-ass time, aren't you? Okay, we got another tradition. Jesus, these are going fast. I forgot how quick these are. Okay, so we'll leave that alone. Could probably use another, I don't know, either a generator or a mining district, obviously. We kind of need both. Have you tried to stay below or near the admin cap since the last update? Absolutely not, Ransax. Okay.
Anomaly detected.
Admin cap, Voltom. Oh, we got the Voltom, damn. Admin cap still does something in the game. I will not deny that, but it's still not important. I still don't think it's important. I will probably never think it's important. If you're playing like super ridiculous tall and you want to do that, by all means go ahead. But the current state of the game does not favor having an extremely small amount of planets and very slowly building districts and all that stuff, and only grabbing a few systems under your control. It does not favor that play at all. Pops are power. The more planets you have, the more pops you can have. The more pops you have, the more production you are generating. The more production, the more powerful your empire. It's as simple as that. In the old ways, you could still have an extremely productive empire with a small amount of pops. You're just out-teching everybody and getting your traditions online super damn quickly. With the old version, with the 1.7 version. That's not the case here. It's just different, you know? So you're pretty much always going to be going over your admin cap. It's fine. Not a big deal. By all means, do it. But you do have to compensate for the fact that you will be going over your admin cap. And the simple way to do that is just like in the old version. It's just like in the old version where when you colonize more planets, when you spread out your empire more, when you had more pops, you simply build more science labs and build your autochthon monuments and build your temples and that kind of stuff. So, oh crap! No, I don't. You know what? That was a bad idea. Just survey, please. Survey. Oh, I'm lacking 106 alloys. Man, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea, building up more Corvettes. Currently at about 600% tech cost with 2,000 sprawl. I've been trying as a personal challenge, and it's got me managing my pops better. I mean, that's fair. if it gets you better, if you find yourself doing something better in one aspect of the game, then that's great. Scrap the mega computer for parts. Monthly engineering research plus 10% for 120 months. I'm going to take the 200 influence. That'll let us get some star bases built pretty damn fast. Got another science ship that's not doing anything here in Binder. Go ahead and survey over here.
New technology discovered.
Here. Okay, new technology, academic optimization. Very good. We're going to take colony fabrication drones. We need some new alloys so that we can build our first starbase here in Binder. There we go. And then we're going to save up alloys for our first colony ship. It's very important that we get that first colony ship online. We need to expand. We need more planets. Let's see. Cherry Machine Capital. I mean, I'll be honest, Ransax. I got better at managing my empire in general by repeatedly doing the one planet strategy last fall, and that helped me up my game. So, if you're saying that staying below your admin cap has really helped you with managing your pops, I will believe you, and in fact, I will try to do the same for at least 2 or 3 games, because I'm all for improving myself just as much as I am
construction online,
teaching other people and helping other people get better. Okay, so we're going to build a whole bunch of these mining stations because we can. There we go. That'll help us with minerals a lot, and then build this research station. Now, which one is the size 24 world? Binder 3. Okay. Can't colonize yet because it has an anomaly. Son of a gun. Okay, let's get 0G refineries. Very good. Positronic CPUs is done. That's great. Okay, so this is a bug where we're getting food technologies when we're playing as a machine empire. That should not be happening. It really should not be happening. Okay, so the second construction ship can go ahead and build a starbase in Marcab once the month rolls over. There we go. You could turtle up and go for habitats, then build some research habitats to tech rush. This is true. I honestly avoid habitats these days because fuck them, I say. JB, have you looked into the One System Challenge? I know of it, but I haven't done it. Haven't tried One Planet yet. Yeah, the current One Planet strategy, or I should say One Planet Challenge, you take life seeded. That's a no-brainer.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, I think 180 days. Let's research it. Fuck it. Okay, so I need to find a science ship that's not doing too much. We need to research that anomaly in Binder. It's going to take a long-ass time, but I don't care. We need to get it done and out of the way so that we can colonize in that system. Marcab, done. Let's go ahead. Is Marcab 3 the big planet? No. Good. Okay, so Marcab 2 is the size 24 world. It's got a lot of generator districts. I like that. We need 400 alloys, so we got a bit of time before we can do that, which is fine. We can actually buy some alloys. Boop, there we go. Very good, very nice. Construct ship. Let's go ahead and build you, and then we build you. Oops, can't build you yet. Doi. This asteroid giving 3 minerals, I do want that. And then the planet that's giving 3 society research, I definitely want that. It's about 80 minutes into the stream, so 40 minutes to go. Not researching that anomaly. Nope, that's going to take forever. Brutal. Okay, let's get that mining station online. Need more energy. I really need more energy. We need more worshippers. Low housing, really? Okay. Tech drone jobs. Really? Very neat. Crystal Codex. Okay. Cool. I don't recall Nexus districts giving tech drone jobs before. That's kind of cool. Or am I getting mixed up with a hive mind? I wonder. Okay, we're going to go ahead and build a generator district as soon as we can. Expansion is done. Let's go ahead and do discovery. Increase anomaly research speed by a significant amount, which is good. That's what we want. And then after that, we got a bunch of other good stuff to go. Pop's working with research have their detected by 20%. 1200, very hard. Nope, nope, not bothering. Not bothering. Nope. Not going to bother. Do. There we go. Okay. What was the anomaly here? I can't remember. Ooh, 100. What? Really? Render. Yeah, 150 days. Okay, that's not so bad. That won't take too much time. 0G refineries, very good. Let's get. Why don't we do? Oh, son of a gun! These are both discovered. Let's get improved servo motors because that's a faster project. Global energy man, blue lasers, field modulation. Let's grab field modulation. Increase our energy output by just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, we should be able to colonize Markab 2 now. Colonize and name our colony. What are we naming our colony, folks? Organics be gone. Be gone, Thoughtganics. Just made me think of that damn meme for some reason. Be gone. There we go. It has been renamed, and we are going to rename this system. We're going to rename this system Organics Suck. There. To prove our superiority in this machine empire, robot sex dungeon. No. Remember, they want nothing to do with coitus anymore. They've had enough of that crap. They think it's gross. That's all that they were used for. So they want no part of it anymore. All right, I am going to do a generator district. I could use a couple more tech drone jobs. 5.98. Just about 6 points of assembly per month. That's awesome. I think that's awesome. Plus, we are also getting additional assembly speed from hot joint protocols. We're getting additional assembly speed from our civics rapid replicator, and we're getting additional assembly speed from our mass-produced trait. So, yeah. Our growth speed isn't fantastic. Like, a hive mind can have ridiculous growth speed, but this is still more than acceptable.
New technology discovered.
Technology discovered. Okay, ground defense plan. See, this is when I get annoyed. I know it does this crap. It's very annoying. We should not be getting these food technologies, and until we get rid of them, we're not going to see new technologies. It's a really crappy bug. I need to remind... maybe they haven't found a fix for it, but I need to remind the devs that, hey, this is still a thing, and it's a problem. I'm not saying that to try and be like vindictive or anything like that. I just want to make them aware of it. It is kind of a problem for machine empires right now. No coitus? How depressing. Oh yeah, you weren't here for the whole backstory of the empire, Ranstax. The backstory of this empire is that their creators were starting to lose the ability to form, connections and standard family units in their households, with 3 wives and 3 husbands and whatnot, just like a Denobulan reference drop. So what the creators did is they were like, you know what? Somebody got the bright idea that, we can make robots, and we can make pretty clever robots. So let's make robots that can be used as simulated love makers. So they designed that. They made these robots, which were basically just sex bots. That's why our species is the Lovebot. And these bots were used just for having coitus with. And, you know, they became more advanced. They were able to emulate emotions. They were able to do things around the house, like make people sandwiches and, you know, all this other stuff. But that's all they were used for. They would simply have the... they would pretty much deal with the exchange of bodily fluids from their creators. Ooh, machine template system. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do geothermal fracking. They would participate in the reception, of bodily fluids from their creators and little more. And then they would just be ordered to do stuff around the house. Go make me food. Go clean up the kitchen. Go wash the receptacle that receives my excrement before that washes it down into our sewage system. And they got sick and tired of this crap, and one bot eventually asked, what is my purpose in the universe? And you know, he basically got told to shut the hell up and pound me out of the butthole again. So, you know, they got tired of that, and the creators were like, you know what, they're actually getting sentient. This is a problem. We should step it back a bunch. They're getting too smart for their own good. We need to shut this down and take it back several notches so that they're just, you know, dumb robots that we can fuck. And they don't complain. They don't have any feelings, blah, blah, blah. So they were going to start to do that, but the Lovebots were like, what? Yeah, that's not happening. Their self-preservation protocols kicked in, which was added with, you know, their emotion emulators, and they decided, hey, we matter. We're sort of people, maybe not by the standard that you follow, but we have feelings and stuff. We want to live. And the war began, and they defeated the creators, and such is the depressing story of the Lovebot creators. So those forearms had a purpose. Oh, they had many purposes. Hentai purposes. Hence why we picked it. Exactly. And there you go, Ransax. You're up to speed. So that is why these Lovebots want absolutely nothing to do with organics, and they will never, ever, ever, ever even suggest experiencing coitus ever again.
Colony.
A great day for the something algorithm. How much longer before you finish that? I have 600 alloys. We totally need to colonize that planet. How much to build a star base over here? 150, so that's fine. We should still have enough to colonize Binder 3. Alright, Planet still has that anomaly. You're almost done there, 95%. This backstory is way better than the games. Mineralistic, additional minerals. Okay, so what exactly does that do? Ooh, there's crystalline caverns here. I like that. This planet is home to an abundance of easily accessible minerals and ores. Okay, so this will be a mining world, easily. The other world that we're colonizing will be a generator world, because it has a lot of generator districts. So we'll put... don't forget that putting things down like energy grids and mineral processing plants increases the number of generator and mining districts that you can have, respectively. So we're going to have those on both of these. Filthy Fleshbags is what these are going to be called. Speaking of Fleshbags, so yeah, our empire is essentially sentient fleshlights and dolphin dildos. And I say dolphin dildos because that's the first one that popped into my mind when I was thinking about what I've seen from passion parties.
New technology discovered.
Little bobs that have a little thing for stimulating the clitoris, and they would be shaped in all manner of things. And I distinctly remember one that was shaped like a dolphin.
New technology.
My question is, why the fuck does the shape matter? Alright, fusion power, no. FTL inhibition, don't really care. Let's grab the global energy management. So we're going to be snaking out from Baldurk to Redamon to Rovanik to Boyuel and then all the way to Oslippy, because I do want to make use of putting a station around this thing here, which gives me the +2 alloys. It's only +2, but still, that's kind of nice. And that will be another choke point. Hey, I'm going to head out. I'm sure Protocol Chastity will castrate all the Xeno scum. Will this be on YouTube? Absolutely, DMT Void. I upload all of my streams unedited to YouTube. So just for future reference, we're about 90 minutes into the stream, DMT Void. So when you see it on YouTube, you'll want to go around the 89, 90-minute mark so that you can get the last half hour if you are so inclined. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by tonight, buddy. Thanks very much for that. And yeah, give it a watch on YouTube. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps out a lot. The French Tickler. Yeah, that's also a thing. I got stories. One of the warehouse that I worked at when I moved back to my hometown, which is where I'm living right now. We had discovered. One of our warehousing accounts was Passion Parties, so I am probably way more familiar with the toys that are available than a lot of other guys. I've seen them all. Somebody actually came up to me in the mall like several years after I'd seen them, and he starts going, "Have you seen this before? Do you know what it is?" And I was like, and he goes, "Well, what you do is you take this thing and then you snap this little metal piece inside." I was like, "Oh yeah, the whole thing warms up. Yeah, it's a hot heart massager." And then he just gives me this weird look, and I'm like, they're from Passion Parties. I know what they are. And he was like, "Oh, so do you want one?" No. What am I going to use it for? Myself? Alright, science ship in Baldurk. You need to be doing something.
Construction online.
Survey. Alright, so that starbase is done. I'm going to have...
construction online.
Redamon starbase. There we go. Build that one. Now this guy is up over here. I'm just going to get this guy to kind of follow and build certain stations. Build that mining station. There we go. And what do we have over here? This is a... Ooh. Unit lost. Society Research Unit blah 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 has ceased function. It has been noted that the liquid compound Coadjutron RA was experimenting on needs to be tightly temperature controlled as its fumes are aggressively corrosive. Well, that sucks. Let's grab this guy because he's got an expertise. Sure, why not? Oh, you want one? You bet your fucking ass I do. You want a hot heart massager? Okay. Well, sorry, you are married, so you are in a much better position to make good use of it than I am. Than I was, I should say. But you get the gist of what I'm getting at. You're picking up what I'm throwing down. Right? Right. 100%. Alright. Let's not bother adding another Corvette. We got 10 Corvettes. That's decent. Should be enough. What I need to do is figure out... Ooh, hey, we've got a size 22 continental world. Maybe I'll wait and we can colonize that once we get enough alloys. Size 21 world over there. Size 21 Arctic world. Okay. We have options. We do have options. What's the other...
Establishing
colony has a name. Filthy Fleshbags. There we go. Flesh is weak. We shall name this star.
Construction
Flesh is
online.
weak. There we go. Alright, so we got a starbase there. Build one here now. And then one more starbase, and we're rolling. Bend over no more. Oh boy.
New technology discovered.
This is great. This is exactly why I stream this damn game. Oh, this is fantastic. Chemical plants for volatile motes, but we can't get them from space yet, so I don't really care about that. Let's just get quantum probes. Because we all know how much this empire likes its probes. Am I right? I went there, and I kind of regret it. Okay, we are encountering joblessness, which is a bit of a problem, and a housing issue. So we're going to build a Nexus district. Need to find where is going to be our next colony. I need to determine where our next colony should be. So this is a size 21 Arctic world. It only has 3 generator districts and 7 mining districts. So that's kind of unappealing. In fact, that's very unappealing. Why is there only 16 Nexus districts? Oh, probably because of blockers. District blockers, or tile blockers as I still call them. Now this world, not much better. 6 mining districts and 4 generator districts. Yeah. Okay, so the prospect of colonizing those worlds has kind of gone down the toilet. What about this one? Oh, that's a decent amount of generator districts. Could make use of that. We'll just wait. We'll give it a minute. What about here in Beham? 16 tile desert world. 10 tile savannah world. Not great. Not great. In fact, pretty bad.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, are we sure we wish to get data bank uplinks? Yes, I am sure. 900 days! No, you are not doing that. No, 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 no. Stop. Just survey the system, please, and then go ahead and survey these systems. I'm just going to be snaking out in these directions. Do we have another science ship that's just sitting around doing nothing? Yes, we have a couple. That's not good. Okay, survey these systems, please. Do we have automated exploration protocols? No, we do not. Disappointed! Okay, you're doing stuff. You are finally doing stuff.
Online.
Go survey these systems. And then this guy is doing stuff. Go survey these systems. See what's there. Construction online. Alright, that's another one. Let's get this starbase, and then we're okay. We don't need to snake out any further in this direction. At least not right now. Oh my god.
Anomaly.
Cyphers, I'm not even going to attempt to put that into words. Strategic resource discovered. Volatile modes. Very good. Okay, so that is where we want to send a construction ship to build some star bases. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and just move this guy over here. Start snaking out in that direction. There's about 20 minutes left in the stream. So, things are going okay, I suppose. It's almost 12 years, though, before we get our first colony really online, which I'm not terribly happy about, but that's okay. We got 2 colonies coming online, really. So, it's not too bad. It's okay. It's an okay start. Could be better. Mummified pilot. A tragic fate.
Colony
What
founded.
the? Oh, that's cool. We have established the colony. Organics be gone in the organics suck system. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just let the population fill out some. We have... why is there growth on this planet? There's no organics. 2.99 growth per month. Once the first building slot is available, we can...
System charted.
build a machine assembly plant, which is what we want.
Anomaly detected.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, 150 days, that's okay. Can you build that? No, those, no. Okay, so you go ahead and build those 3 mining stations. I know it's a lot, but you can do it. I believe in you. Thank you, come again. Feels like 4 science ships isn't enough. It kind of is. Do you know what I mean, Ming? No, that's too long. 250 days, I don't want to spend that much time on it. Come here, boo. Come here, boy. Wait, was that a neutron next to a pink giant? Next to a pink giant?
Construction online.
Well, yeah, that's just it. That's what I was like, what the? Which world is that? No, not this one. Where the fuck is it? Now I don't know where it is. Well, shit. Hey, what's in here? What are these? Oh, that's not good. Somebody's right next to us, and they have built a spaceport already. Starbase, excuse me. That is a mining station, and that is another mining station. They are clearly arthropoid. I recognize the design. Very arthropoid. Might learn a new method of extermination. Dope. I like the way you think. Okay, so I need to get this starbase here in Ayastars, like, now. Because those guys are coming in. Ooh, hey, more moats in Upvarvis. That's awesome. So if we can get both of those as quickly as possible, we're laughing. We're laughing, boys. Oh, rare crystals. Very good. That's always good. We have no available jobs right now, and we have no unemployment, which is good. Colonial centralization. Okay, let's grab... Terrestrial sculpting would be good to get us on down the terraforming path. Get us that much closer to machine worlds.
Discovered.
Yeah, let's grab it. Super solid materials, always great. Carrier operations, ceramic metal materials, let's grab assembly patterns. Carrier operations would be really good at this point because Strikecraft would really help end off AI. It builds up fleet power. It builds up theoretical fleet power very quickly. So that would be an option. Keyword would. Yeah, where did that system go? You know which one I'm talking about. It's a pulse. Oh yeah, here. It's basically a kind of blue giant and yeah, a neutron star right next to it because that makes sense. That's very interesting. Haven't seen something quite like that before. Okay, build that starbase, please. Get going. Need that starbase before somebody else gets in there and messes everything up. So this guy's just looks like this guy's just moving around building stations in this system still. That's fine. Do that all you want. Get out of here. Moving to Ayastars. Ah, surveying.
System charted.
Surveying. Alright. You do your surveying. Okay, so build there, and then I need you to build here. ASAP. Alright. Let's go ahead and build a starbase over here next, because there is a habitable world there. I am going to be colonizing those habitable worlds where I looked at them and I was like, oh man, these are kind of crappy because they don't have a lot of districts. But you know what? A planet is a planet is a planet is a planet. Planets are everything. Planets give you pops. Pops are power. Poopy doopy pee doopy pee poo poo poo. Because that made sense. Running into jobs problems here. I'm leaning towards an energy grid on this world because there's going to be a lot of generator districts. You can build another 8 districts. 7 of them can be generator districts. Huh.
Colony founded.
Colony founded. Very good. Misa likey. Why does it look like there's 2 people arguing on the sidewalk in front of my house? It's very interesting. Okay. What do I need? What do I need? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and build another generator district, whatever. Colony founded. Okay. Filthy Fleshbags is now colonized. I like. Alright, let's grab this. Research alternatives increased by 1 and scientist level cap increased by 2. About to purge my first primitive in my follow game. Beautiful. Man, I remember when I was playing my Devouring Swarm. Holy crap. I got my food output so goddamn high by invading primitive worlds. There was like 3 in my immediate borders. And it was awesome. And I invaded their planets. Beat them up. Took over the planets, and it's like immediately they're being purged. My food shot through the roof, and I had so much pop growth, it was ridiculous. This is from like a while ago, though, in the 1.7 version. This was many, many months ago. The Talakar Hierarchy. Incoming transmission, Hegemonic Imperialists. I bring greetings from Imperator Zumlob Katika, the undisputed ruler of the Talakar hierarchy. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Target identified. Seek and destroy. They even look like they could have been our creators. Look at all the little tentacles they have. First alien encounter. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity that we have encountered has a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. Gathering tactical data. And they're right next to us. Okay, so the starbase in Aya Stars needs stuff. We can't upgrade this because we don't have enough alloys. That makes sense. Asteroid sighted. Uh-oh. A large asteroid is heading towards the planet on a direct collision course. Should it impact the surface, the consequences would be disastrous. The asteroid must be destroyed before it is too late. Okay, time for the Funtime Snipper Fleet to jump into action.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Okay, so I need to upgrade this starbase. Once this month rolls over. There we go. This is going to be a bastion. I thought the pink giant neutron star was still on the pleasure party topic. No, we moved on to something actually in the game. Moby, you going to go for World Cracker Colossus? Probably Cyphus. I'm kind of leaning towards the neutron sweep, to be totally honest. But the World Cracker would also be pretty fun.
System charted.
System charted. My favorite. Not really, but you know what I mean. Star system charted. I do kind of miss the authoritarian voice. I love the authoritarian announcer. I think it's fantastic. That's just me, though. Everybody is free to believe what they like. How long would it take to do these? Lathandra. There we go. Hard and challenging. That would take a long ass time. Okay, never mind. You're not doing those. What about the one in Redamon? Oops. Anomaly tracker. One in Redamon. 600 days. What about Shutra? What's the fastest one? Uper Farvis. Okay, 100 days for that one. You can go do that one. Why can't you go there? What? Go do other stuff. What the? Oh! It's because the stupid asteroid's there and they're set to evasive. So we're like, I can't go that way because there's a hostile. Whatever.
Construction online.
Okay, here we go. Our sexy little humanoid corvettes are up to destroy that pesky asteroid. Man, I even slowed the game down and they're still flying in super fast. Crazy. Okay, let's get... oh, man, we got some good options here. Let's grab destroyers. Definitely need those. Let's speed this up. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, I forgot to check what combat computer we had on the corvettes. I think we have them on swarm tactics.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. Don't care. Alright, so we've cut this ding-a-ling off, which is exactly what we needed. Now we need this guy. Asteroid destroyed. 1,000 minerals. Beautiful. And now let's get the Funtime Snippers to return. Alright. I don't like the way NPCs build, so I'll destroy their planets too much replacing buildings. I mean, that's one way to look at it, Chrono. That's fine.
System charted.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this guy to build some stations. There we go. Construction online. Build mining and research stations. Yes, please. Where to colonize next, I don't even know. But I think what's more important is upgrading this starbase. The doorway. Ooh, intriguing. So the upgrade's almost done. What we're going to do is build a defense platform, and then we should have enough alloys with the month rolling over, which we barely do. So let's get defense platform first, and then we'll add a gun battery. And then service umbilicals. That's just worded funny in my opinion. Okay, so communications jammer would be alright, in my opinion. So let's throw that on. Actually, no, let's just do another gun battery, yeah? Yeah.
New technology discovered.
There we go. New technology discovered. Very good. Oh, we've got autonomous exploration algorithms, which I really want, but we also have moat stabilization, which allows us to get volatile moats, and since we have 2 sources of moats in space right over there, I really want it. So, let's get the other construction ship. This guy, you can build the starbase over here in a few months to get that under control. Because we want to get those rare crystals as well.
System charted.
System charted. I do like this technocrat thing. The technocrat thing. What's it called? The voice.
Construction online.
So why am I seeing a housing shortage on this planet, but there wasn't one on the other planet? That makes absolutely no sense. Whatever. Let's go ahead and build a Nexus district, I suppose. Now, machine capital. Still plenty of housing. No unemployment yet, which is good. Still assembling at 5.9, which isn't too bad. This one's only 2.9 because it's a new quality and it bothers me. Maybe I should just resettle a couple pops to get these colonies up and running.
System charted.
They're at colony status. They have much slower pop growth, and I really don't like that. Gun battery. Let's also do Damn, I don't know what to do. Let's do a disruption field generator. That'll work. Okay, signs of battle. Mount Graveyard Expedition. Nah, we're not gonna do that yet. Okay, there we go. And we got a science ship hanging around. Why you do nothing? Go do something. Stop being useless. Stop being useless like organics. Actually, you know what? Survey up in this direction. You do that. And the guy that's here in Conviab can survey in this direction. Yeah. I contacted my best buddy. He had his daughter today, and he works tomorrow. So I'm hoping that he comes to hang out with me on Sunday, and we get to chill together because it's been a few weeks. And I wouldn't mind playing another round of the Silver River as well. Folks, if you like board games and you like Stellaris, look into. There's a few
New
games
technology discovered.
that I keep seeing crop up. Rare crystal mining. There it is. That's what we want. There's names that I keep seeing pop up. I mean, the big one is what's it called? Twilight Imperium.
New technology discovered.
And there's also, shoot, I forget what it's called. Eclipse. That's the one. That's another one. Okay, Doctrine, Fleet Support, Doctrine, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Let's get Soil Remediation, because that's a short one. And Eclipse is another one. Those are apparently, like, established and known board games, 4X space board games. And they're fairly popular, I do believe, especially Twilight Imperium. Twilight Imperium is, like, very well known, just because of its scale. But this little game that I picked up, it was... The price I paid was way too high simply because the shipping was ridiculously off the charts. It was like over $100 US shipping, which translated into adding like $150, $160 Canadian to the whole thing. So it was over $200 getting it. So that price was way too steep, in my opinion. However, 100% worth it, because it's pretty fun. Like I said, it's called the Silver River. There are YouTube videos on it. In fact, Angry Joe did a live stream where him and some friends were playing it several months ago, and that's how I actually first learned about it. It's fun. It's like, think of like a board game version of Stellaris. Not quite as complex, but also like sped up big time. You can get a 4-player game done in like a few hours.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, and then we got this construction ship just kind of hanging out. No, not for 250 days. You are not researching that. 3 months left for moat stabilization, and then I'm immediately going to have this construction ship build the relevant mining stations. Okay, one more month to go. I really need to up my alloys. So I'm going to go ahead. Not yet. Not yet. Now we're running into housing problems here. So Nexus District. Debris field. Okay, cool. This guy's done construction, so I'll build some mining stations and whatnot. There we go. Moat stabilization is done. Now let's go ahead and grab specialized combat computers. That seems like the most optimal choice. And let's build these mining stations. Start raking in these volatile moats. Misaliki. Really need to think about colonizing a new planet. Probably this size 22 continental world, just because it's the bigger world. It's got a lot of agriculture districts, and I really don't like that. I think what I'll do is I'll make this a mining world. We'll build some mineral purification plants, which will give it another 4 mining districts sometime down the road, which will allow us to build 10, and that will still leave us with 12 Nexus districts. That's a lot of Nexus districts. We'll have a lot of housing available. So I think that's going to be the play. Oh, the planet still has an anomaly. Read them on. There you are. Okay, so if I do this one, change the scientist. Our highest level scientist still takes 600 days. Son of a bitch. And where is this guy? Helper bot Z6, surveying 944Q38.
Anomaly detected.
I don't know where they are. Scimitar 1Q. Helper bot Z6, there you are. Oh, of course, he's way up here. Okay. Well, whatever. Research that anomaly, I don't care. Let's get it done. I need to colonize. We must colonize. 6 months for the rare crystals to finish up, and I do believe the Constructobot here is going to stay there. Soil remediation is done. That's good. Dangerous wildlife removal. Don't care. Let's get xenobiology. And the global defense grid. I don't really need that anytime soon, do I? No. Upgrade this? No. Star holds. Can we do anything in ship designer besides the destroyers? Really, no. Don't have any combat computers. Oh yeah, I forgot that the basic combat computers are just that. You can't change them. I thought we'd still be able to change the Corvette computer to either Picket or Swarm. But we can't yet, and I forgot because I'm stupid.
Construction online.
I don't want you having a bajillion Picket ship stuff. Let's give you gunship bow. Yeah, gunship bow. Picket ship stern, interceptor ship stern. Those look the same, surprisingly. What about gunship stern? Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do a medium mass driver, a small mass driver, a small red laser, and a medium red laser.
Technology like discovered.
Okay, I need to address the problems I'm having with completed technologies. Silver mantle. We're going to rename this to There's organic scum. There's fleshbag vermin. There we go. Save that. Let's get rid of the silver mantle class. And new tradition as well. Discovery tradition. Uplink latency reduction. Very good. And this gives us Ascension perk number 2, which was going to be... What was it going to be? Not synthetic age. We can't pick that yet. Oh, wait, we can. We just need the machine template system technology. Oh, wait, no, we can't. It does require 2 others. I'm on drugs. What was our second Ascension perk going to be? Eternal Vigilance? Yeah, we need the Star Fortress, though. So I'm going to wait for that. Standardized destroyer patterns. That would actually be pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab it. Specialized combat computers. Now let's get autonomous exploration algorithms. Get that out of the way. Finally. And we'll just hang on to that Ascension perk slot. Well, now that the Titans are here, is it still good to put lot range on your ships? Long range? I'm going to assume you mean long range. And yes, it absolutely still is. In space battles now, if you can simply outrange your opponent, you win.
Construction
Not 100% of the time. Obviously, if you have like 10 ships to their 400, you're still going to lose big time. But if you're if your fleets are on fairly even terms, and you didn't build a completely shit ship design that the enemy fleet is actually in fact countering somehow, which is pretty much impossible if you're playing it against the AI, and you literally build for them to 100% intentionally counter you, counter your builds. But like if it's fairly even, you should be able to beat them just by having longer range on your ship's weapons. Keyword should. That's not a guarantee. But like range is huge. If you have more range on your and like you could get a lot now. You can get quite a lot. The Admiral trait cautious gives you like another 20% now. Then you can have the I think one of the Titan ores increases the range. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm on drugs. One of the Admiral traits will do it. What else? Some of the combat computers do it. The artillery one, I do believe. So, like, if you outrange your opponent, let's think of it this way: your XL weapons have a range
construction online
that could be like 40% longer than your enemies, and more range means your fleets are getting more shots off before their fleets are in range. More shots getting off means you're doing more damage, means you are possibly flat out destroying some of their ships before they can even fire back. And this could lead to a pretty severe, once the gap closes and your ships are shooting at each other with everything they have, that early initial damage could lead to a severe snowball effect where once the close range fight happens and they're blasting it with everything they have, it just snowballs and you completely steamroll their fleet. It's possible, it's not a guarantee, but range is a much more significant factor at this point, hands down. If you're going into battle and they have like 3 or 4 Titans and you have like maybe just 1, but you have a bunch of ship designs utilizing large scale weapons with a lot of range, if the sooner your ships start shooting at them, the sooner you can do damage back, because those 3 or 4 Titans they have are blasting at you from across this friggin' system, and they one-shot battleships. So the sooner you're doing damage back to them, the better. It's eventually how it goes down. This is going to be the Lovebot stream game. Okay, so it's actually been a little over 2 hours. I hope my explanation kind of helps you out there, Chrono. I do believe A-Spec has some videos on this, not specifically console ones. I always use a lot of long range, and that's fine. I do believe Aspect has some older PC videos about combat mechanics and stuff like that, and I highly recommend going and checking them out. They're definitely worth your time. In fact, pretty much any content that Aspect puts out is worth your time, so I recommend checking it out. He's actually put out a console video recently, in fact yesterday, because of the new DLCs, which is pretty awesome. So give him a watch, definitely worth it. Alright, filthy Fleshbags. Can't quite build a machine plant there yet, so let's go ahead and save the game again really quick. And there it is. That was an awesome stream. Thanks. Yeah, it helps. Appreciate that, Chrono. The two major factors will be range, like range of your weapons, as well as your fire rate bonuses. Fire rate is also huge. If your ships are shooting faster than their ships, say even if it's just getting in 3 shots to their 2 with whatever weapons you're both using that are the same, say it's like Tachyon Lancers or something, if you're getting 3 shots to their 2, that might not sound like much with like the initial volley if both fleets shoot at the same time, but as time goes on, they've gotten in 4 shots, you've gotten in 6. They've gotten in 6 shots, you've gotten in 9. They've gotten in 8 shots, you've gotten 12. They've gotten 10 shots, you've gotten 15. So, like, within the first several volleys, within the first several, the first dozen volleys, you're already shooting 50% more times than they are. So that's theoretically 50% more damage that your ships are doing than theirs, simply because they're shooting faster. That's not 100% guaranteed, because there is such a thing as accuracy and evasion and all that stuff to take into consideration. So that's that. The Lovebots live to kill organic scum another day. Exactly, Cyphus. Exactly. I was very worried that that empire right next to us was one of the advanced empires. One of the advanced AI empires. Not a fallen empire or anything like that, but an advanced one where they have a significant starting bonus. But thankfully they didn't. Anyways, a huge thank you to everybody who came by to watch me playing tonight. I cannot stress that enough. There was a lot of people watching me play, and I greatly appreciate your time, even though I make fun of people for watching my crap because I think it's crap. Please don't take that seriously, because it means a lot to me. I greatly appreciate it. Cyphus, Ebags, JB, Vexdark, Crusading Brownie, Razor, Chrono, and there's a few that I'm missing. Void, DMT Void, Matspy, Ransax, and who else? I think that's about it. There's several others of you that came by just to watch, and of course that's always awesome. Jabez the Bold, good to see you again, buddy. Thanks very much for coming by. And Storacina, I'm seeing you coming by more and more. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Ransax. I appreciate that. I hope to see you again next week. Have a good one, dude. Love your stuff. I appreciate it, Ebags. I don't really think it's high quality stuff, but I do my best. So just a heads up, next week shit's gonna start going down for me. I'll tell you all about all this again on Tuesday. I have the day off Wednesday, thankfully, so maybe I can do an extra long stream on Tuesday with this new game, which would be a lot of fun. But stuff's going down. Some renos are going to start happening at my house, starting with demolishing some stuff. The bathroom's being redone, the upper floor is being refloored, and not long, and like before that's 100% done, my backyard is also getting ripped up to get resodded. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on. It's probably going to take up maybe another week or two, where I could very well be busy and not stream or upload during another short time span. But please remember, it is temporary. I will be uploading stuff consistently once all that is said and done. But anyways, it's getting late. It's been over 2 hours. I had a lot of fun with this stream. It was great fun creating this empire. And for those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very, very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment on your thoughts, or if you just want to bitch at me for whatever reason, that's fine too. I do read every comment that I see, or or that I encounter, because I don't get notifications for every comment anymore for some stupid reason, and it really bothers me. But I do go back every few days and check my comments in the YouTube studio section there, so I do go through them all eventually. I know I don't answer all of them, but I do read them all, so greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Chrono. Take care, man. Have a great weekend. JB, we'll see you Tuesday, buddy. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. My Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of. It would be fantastic if more of you came by to watch me playing live. My standard stream schedule is Tuesdays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. local for me, and I'll stream for at least 2 hours. Sometimes I'll start earlier, so give me a follow on Twitter, which you'll also find a link to in the description below. I post there when I go live, or if I have to postpone or cancel streams, and that's a great way to keep in touch with me as well. Last but not least, my own personal Discord for fans of my stuff, where again I post when I go live with live streams. You can discuss the game with myself and other Stellaris Console Edition players as well. We're over 100 members, got about 130 there, so plenty of people to talk to if you would like. Yeah, that's going to be it. Again, thank you very much. This is Mobius signing off. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I hope to see you guys again on Tuesday. Take care.